Good morning. How are you? I'm just prepping in the kitchen. Hi, JP. Thank you all for being here. I'm going to be making beans, and so I'm just prepping here in the kitchen, making sure there's no rocks in the pinto beans. Because see, sometimes you'll even get stuff like this. So we're going to take all the ugly stuff out. And then I've got to rinse the beans. I hope all of you had a wonderful weekend. There's a lot of pinto beans in here that are half, and usually you get like whole pinto beans, but I don't know what's going on here. I'm going to rinse these real quick. You want to make sure that you rinse your beans pretty good. I know some people soak their beans overnight, but I don't. I just rinse them, clean them, and put them on. Oh my god. I almost dropped the whole pot of beans, y'all. Alright, we're going to fill this up with water. And then we're going to cut up, I have onion and garlic and peppers. Who do we have here? Thank y'all for coming in. Sharon, is that your name? I don't have my glasses on. Let me get my glasses. Where are my glasses? This old lady cannot see. Yes, Sharon, welcome in. Mackie, how are you? Thank you guys for being here. I am just doing some prep work in the kitchen. I'm so sorry, I have no idea what you're saying, but I appreciate you being here. So I'm going to cut up an onion to go into the pot of beans. So we're going to clean this up. I've got garlic, and I've got 3 peppers that we're going to put into the beans. And then I've got some lentils that I'm going to be working on too. But I think I'm going to do the lentils Italian style. So I need to find, I'm not prepared, guys, when I came on here live. You're never prepared. So just bear with me. Just hang out with me in the kitchen while I do some prep work. Let me see if I can move you. Let's see, in a better way. have here? Oh, Mark, how are you? My eyes are already starting to burn with the onion, but these are some really strong onion. These white onions here, but I like them in beans. So just doing a little prep work, that's all. I like to take one day out of the week and make some things that we could just get out of the freezer or the fridge. And makes life a little bit easier. Oh, you're going back to work on Wednesday. I'm glad you're feeling better. Yeah, I know the camera's low. Let me see what I could do. Hold on, guys. Let me see. Let's fix this, okay? Let's see if it works now. Let's see if I can set you up. There we go. There we go. Is that better? And then I'll aim you down. There. How's that? Is that better? There we go. How's that, guys? Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Let me move my tea guy. Do y'all remember these? Have y'all ever seen these tea holders? They're glass. I found this at an antique shop. And you open him up and you put your tea in there. Isn't this cute? I love going to antique shops and finding little things like this. So we ended up getting some rain yesterday. And I feel so bad for Kerrville because Kerrville had a little bit more flooding and they don't need any more flooding. Yes, you guys say hi to each other. Oh, Deborah's Delicious Dishes. Hold on. Let me get you your wrench there, and I will for you too. I know who you are. I just can't understand the language, but I'm so glad that you're here. So I put in 1 onion, and I'm going to put in 3 garlic, and I have 3 hot peppers here into the beans, and then I have some spices I'm going to put in there too. So I'm just going to take my time in the kitchen. If you want to hang out with me, you can hang out with me. You guys chat to each other in the chat. Get to know each other. Check out each other's channels. You guys have a wrench, so it's easy to hit the icon and just go check each other out. Say hi. We have a great community here. I'm probably going to make some potatoes too. I've got lentils that I'm going to do also. I need to find, I don't know if I have any canned tomatoes though, so I have to look and see. And I'm going to leave the seeds inside of the pepper because I do like spice. If you don't like spice, you could take the seeds out. I think I may serve rice with my fish. I may use to cook my rice in like Earl Grey or herbal tea. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. You can cook it your rice and tea. Hi, Anthony. You have a training program today? Good luck. Oh, that's cool. You know, I have some Earl Grey tea. It's not herbal, though. It's like in a bag, but I didn't know you could do that. That's interesting. I always learn something new from y'all. But does it have to be herbal like the loose leaf, or could you do it if it's in a tea bag? Someone new just came in. Hold on one second. Hello to all, handcrafted by... Hi, sweetie. How are you? Let me give you a wrench 1 second. There you go. Use broth cubes. No, any tea is fine. Mine are... Oh, okay. Really? That's interesting. Hey, Spongy. How are you, sweetheart? So I'm just going to throw the peppers in now. That's going to give it a nice kick. And we're going to throw in some spices. Just all the simple spices. We got onion powder. I've got some chili powder. Oh, you're very welcome. I want to make sure all of you have a wrench so that way y'all can all connect with each other. It's very important that we all support one another. This is a wonderful community here. We got some black pepper and some salt. What else am I missing? Garlic powder. We're going to turn the beans on and get those going. The beans are going to take a little while, 2.5 to 3 hours. Ooh, spices and peppers are making me cough. But these are going to be nice to go with rice on the side. And then, like I said, I'm going to work on some lentils. And I've also got some potatoes I want to cook up. I'm glad you're doing well, Spongy. Make the tea while boiling, hot pour over. Put the lid on 10 to 15 minutes to steep. I'm gonna try that. I am definitely gonna try that. That's a nice way to flavor up your rice and have different types of rice. That's very interesting. Oh, hi Bruce, how are you? Hold on, you don't have a wrench. Give me 1 second. Let's give Bruce a wrench here. Hello, how come it's not letting me? Hold on, guys, hold on. There we go. There you go. All right. So I'm just going to move this over to the side. I'm not going to put it in the sink to wash because I might need that here in a minute. I try to clean up as I go, but, you know, not perfect. Let's see, do I even have another cutting board? No, I'll probably have to use a plate. Give me 1 second. I have stuff everywhere in my house, guys. Alright, let's work on these lentils. And yes, I'm going to use the whole bag because like I said, I'm prepping for the week. And some of this will last a little bit longer because you can freeze some of this stuff. So let me get this cleaned and rinsed. I'm just fiddling around the kitchen. Always make sure you rinse your dry beans and lentils. There we go. I'm going to grab another onion because I am going to put onion and garlic into the lentils as well. You cannot go wrong with onion. It is good for you. Oh, hi Max. How are you? Let's give you a wrench here. Welcome in. Yes, of course, Spongy. You have to start your morning. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Using broth sounds delish. Yes, it does. Let's see here. I will use the same knife I used over there. Yes, of course, absolutely. I like to try to support as many people as I can. If I'm on my phone and I see you live, I'm right there. And it doesn't matter who you are. I love supporting everybody. Alright, I'm only going to use half an onion for the lentils, and if I cannot find any canned tomatoes, I'm going to use fresh tomatoes because I do have fresh tomatoes, which actually, I don't know, will fresh be better? Maybe fresh will be better. And I do have Italian seasoning somewhere in my cabinet. Especially if we're going to do Italian style lentils. Yeah, fresh is better. I'm going to use fresh. I think I have a few more inside my fridge. You do not have to refrigerate tomatoes. I don't know why I have some in the fridge and then some out. There are things that need to be refrigerated and there's things that don't. Where's my Italian seasoning? I had a container. And I know I had a little bit left. Like I said, guys, I have stuff everywhere. I am not an organized person. Oh, it's way in the back. There it is. See, I have a little bit left. I'm going to have to get some more of this Italian seasoning blend. And I'm going to use a few more garlic cloves for the lentils. Guys, I use garlic and onion in a lot of stuff. And I do like garlic, so I'm going to use 3 cloves of garlic. I don't get eggs into freeze, they last better. Yeah, eggs as well, you do not have. Now, the reason why people store eggs is because they're already refrigerated at the store. But if you have your own chickens, you do not have to store them. Just make sure you don't wash them right away. You can leave them on the counter. I believe it's up to 20 something days to 30 days. But most people you won't even have to leave them on the counter that long, because if you eat, eggs, then they shouldn't even last on the counter that long. Because you could boil eggs, you can make scrambled eggs, poached eggs, fried eggs. You can bake, cook and make stuff with it. So, but unfortunately, because they're already refrigerated, you have to refrigerate them. But technically, at the grocery store, I don't know. I guess it's because they have to clean them off and they prep them, and there's certain steps that they have to take, is the reason why. But we're gonna get, oh, okay, I already turned the lentils on. Yeah, Mark is very wise, Sharon. Very wise. All of you, we can all learn from each other. We always learn something new. I'm actually getting hungry. I have not eaten yet. But that's one thing about working with garlic is it's sticky. But we're going to cut up this garlic. We're going to put it in the lentils. Then we'll add some, I don't know, should I add the tomatoes now or wait a little while? Because the tomatoes, I don't know. What do y'all think? Lentils don't take that long to cook. I don't think so. I think lentils take, what, less than an hour? I want to say. Like 25, 30 minutes, right? I don't think. So, I guess we can put the tomato in now. Put everything together. Let it cook. And do its thing. Beans are starting to boil. Ooh, my nose is running from all the spices. When you cut the ends off the tomato like this, make sure you get all around it. You just want to leave that little piece right here. See? Because there's still some tomato on there. That was going to be thrown away. All right, we'll put some tomato. All right, got the tomato in. Who do we have on here? Who came in? Alan! How are you? You don't have a wrench. Hold on 1 second. There you go. Thank you for being here. All right, let's throw in some Italian seasoning. I don't know. There's really not that much in here. And then we'll throw in a little bit of other spices too. Just for extra. Just gonna throw in some garlic powder. I use a lot of onion and garlic powder, guys. We are gonna add a little bit of salt. I think when you're cooking, it's important to add salt, but I don't add salt like afterwards, you know? Black pepper. Whoop! Didn't mean to kick the thing. Hey, son. You hungry? No? Do you want... This dishwasher just got done. You want a cup?
Sure.
Tomatoes are... Entertaining the chat. They're just going to stir this and we're going to let it do its thing. We're going to let it cook. I might add a few tomatoes in there later if I think it needs more. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, when you're allergic to something, it's not... I totally understand allergies because my kids have allergies to certain things, and so one of my kids has to have an EpiPen at all times. We have to carry Benadryl, and so I totally understand, totally get it with the whole allergy thing. Oh, really? She was allergic to pepper? Wow. I'm going to get a bag, a Ziploc bag. Oh, you know what? Actually, oh, my goodness. I don't even know what to do right now. I can use that other half of the onion. I was going to put the onion away, but I can use it for something because I am going to prep a couple of other things. You need anything? You want a cup?
I already got one.
Oh, you got one? Do you want this?
Mm.
It's the last one. Do you want me to wash it? Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. All right, let's move this. We need to put these spices back up. And then, while this is cooking, because it's going to take a while, we could chat a little bit. And I'll make the potatoes another time. I don't want to do too much and keep y'all too long because I know y'all have things to do. And I'm trying not to get confused on what spoon's what dish. mm. Let me get a cup because we're going to need one. When you're making beans, the water evaporates out, and so you constantly have to be checking and making sure that you keep the water going in the beans. So I got my cup of water ready, and I'll turn y'all guys up so we can chat. There we go. Okay. Yuha, how are you? I do too. I do too. I clean as I cook. You could see the counters. You should do that because then things accumulate and then it's harder to clean, you know, so no, I always clean as I go. Yuha. Yeah, I guess so, huh? You always crack me up. I am gonna make a pot of rice here in a little bit. I'm just prepping in the kitchen, and I'll make potatoes for the next couple of days and some rice. And it's always important to at least take one day out of the week to prep a few things. You know, that way you don't have to worry about it. If somebody's hungry, you can say, there's beans and rice in the kitchen, put a meal together. There's this, there's that, you know what I mean? You can make a salad, like a big salad that will last a couple of days. What else can you prep? Mark, you know, you prep some stuff. You can make lasagna, enchiladas, you can make whatever you want and portion size it and stick it in the freezer, and you'll have meals to go for days and weeks. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So you know what I'm talking about. Mark, okay, so what is y'all's favorite dish? You guys let me know on here. What is something like your go-to? Something that you eat all the time or make all the time? You keep things in your rotation. Because, you know, we all have those things that, that are our favorites and that you make on a weekly basis. So what are some of those things that you do, that you make? For my family, it's like beans, potatoes, rice, lentils. We eat very simple around here. Sometimes I'll bake potatoes and then I'll make stuff on the side, like you can do bacon, cheese, green onion, stuff like that, and have things prepped. I used to prep meals for days in advance when my husband was sick for the past 8 years. Oh, did you? Do you still prep, or did you find that it made it easier? Lasagna, yes. Soups. I bought fruit, veggies, close to date, cheap cook, and freeze, and now I can dehydrate them. Yeah, and yes, exactly, Mark. Exactly. I am so sorry, Sharon. I am so sorry to hear that. It's really rough when you lose a loved one. Loss is very hard. Hi, New Beginnings. How are you? Welcome in. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I don't know why. Sometimes my phone acts funny. Hold on. It won't let me for some reason. I'll try again here in a little bit. No, I totally understand, Sharon. I lost my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, my father, and my grandmother all in a short period of time, and it was very, very rough. So I totally understand loss. Dry foods for camping. Okie, welcome in. Expensive. Yeah, they are expensive. That's why you do have to, Okie, let me give you a wrench. There you go. Yes. Yes, Sharon. Yes, he is. You guys, let's help out Okie. Okie has a channel and he needs some more connections. Y'all guys connect with them. Y'all guys say hi, connect. Yep, I gave you one. I gave you a wrench. There you go. Everyone gets a wrench on here. I want you guys to connect. I've always wanted y'all to do that. Good morning. Who do we? Southern Cooking. Hello, how are you? Let me get you one too. Welcome in. I'm just prepping in the kitchen. You can see I have beans going, Italian lentils going, and I'm going to get some other stuff going here in a little bit. Yeah, loss is not easy. Not easy. Hold on one second. Okay, why didn't your wrench come up? It says you're a mod. Southern Cooking, can you just leave another comment so I can see if you got your wrench? What is going on here? There you go. There you go. There's your wrench. Sometimes it takes a while. Yeah, showing now. Okay, good. It makes it easier when you have a wrench. Just press on someone's icon if you want to check out their channel, and don't forget to come back to mine. Oh, Mark, absolutely. The pain never goes away when you lose someone that you love, ever. Loss is very hard. All right, let's see what I have here. I think I can use this. What is on here? Seriously. Okay, good. Yeah, I can see the wrenches on my end. Everyone should have one. Sharon, would you like one? Even if you're not a content creator, I still like to give out wrenches just so that way you can check out other people's channels. And then too, if anybody comes on here like trolls or people that are mean, you have the ability to boot them off. We only want nice people on here. So Sharon, let me see if it'll. Oh, this phone. It won't even let me move up the whatchamacallit. There we go. All right. All right, Sharon, the next time you make a remark, there you go. So I'm going to move these beans to the back and turn it back on. And we're going to get some rice going. I don't know what the heck is in this pot. I wash it and I scrub it. Might be from the last time I made rice, but I've washed it, scrubbed it, and I don't know, starch is very sticky. You're very welcome. We have a lot of nice people on here, Sharon. A lot of nice channels, and so that just gives you the ability to check them out if you want. And I really have missed coming on here live with you guys. I know for a while that I stopped doing lives, and I don't know, I just got in a funk, you know. A lot of things happen, and I used to go live all the time. Yeah, I know, right, Sharon? I do too. I do too. What am I doing here? I got the rice. I have a habit of washing everything because my kids have allergies, and so I'm constantly just, that's why you'll see me like, oh, you just pulled that out of the drawer like it's clean. Well, no, because somebody's hands are in it. Like, I don't know. I just have a habit of re-washing everything. Lisa, welcome in. So I'm just getting rice ready, and I'll turn you over here. Woo, follow me. Don't get dizzy, okay? So let's bring you back down. I moved the beans to the back of the stove, and I'm just going to just make some plain rice. And hopefully this doesn't spill out. And it did, of course. You know, they say these things are great, and they are sometimes, but you still make a mess with them, these containers. All right. And I'm going to rinse my rice as well. It is a grain, so you want to make sure that you're rinsing your grains. I'm going to have to vacuum my floors when I'm done in here, making a mess. Bud Files, welcome in. Hold on one second. I see some people. Bud Files. Oh, do you rewash everything? Yeah, it's just a habit of mine. I want to make sure everything's clean. Risa, how are you? You guys connect, say hi. Just gonna rinse the rice. All right, we're gonna add 2 cups of water because I did add 1 cup of rice like this, and whatever amount of rice that you use, you want to add that much liquid. So we're just gonna add the 2 cups of water. I love simple cooking, guys. Anything that is simple but healthy. And this will take about 18 to 20 minutes, the rice. So we got lots of stuff going on here. Okay, this one's for the beans. Give those a stir. And the lentils. All right. We still have 5 people in here. Thank y'all for still being here. Yes, I'm glad you saw the notification too. Thank you. I live out of the country. Oh yeah. If I'm boiling something like this, I use tap water, but I do have a Berkey, Sharon. And we drink from the Berkey. We filter it out, but I do boil it like this. Oh, let me show you, Sharon. Hold on. Whoop! Sorry, I didn't mean to kick it. See, I have a Berkey, and we got this a long time ago, and it works very well. And I got it on Amazon. They have a smaller one, and then they have a big one. And so we put the water in here up at the top, and it filters down. And we use 4 of these pitchers. They're like a gallon, so it's like 4 gallons. And it works really, really nice. So we do filter out water and drink from that. Oh my God, I keep kicking the thing. So, because we do have hard water. Oh, have you seen those? Southern Cooking? I think everyone should have one, in my opinion. And because, you know, and then get you a drinking container, like a metal one or something, because we really do need to get away from those plastic water bottles. You know, a lot of times people will buy the plastic bottles and they'll keep them in their fridge or on the, you know, out, and then they'll grab a bottle of water because they think they need to grab a bottle of water on the go. But if you just have your Berkey and you have a stainless steel reusable cup, then you can use that. And no, I'm not affiliated, so I don't have a link. But if you go to Amazon and you just type in Berkey, they even have the filters and everything. And the filters, they will last almost a year, guys. So that's a long time. Yes, I always rinse the rice. The rice, the beans, the lentils, anything like that, I always rinse them. Oh, okay, Mark. Yeah, we don't have soft water here. I'm in Texas, guys, and we have hard water. So it's absolutely ridiculous. Now, I've washed my hands in some people's houses where they have soft water, and the first time I ever washed my hands in someone's house, I was washing them forever, and she was laughing at me, and she was like, "Why are you still washing your hands?" And I said, "Because I still have the soap on me." And she's like, "No, it's like the type of water it was. It still made it seem like something was like I just kept rinsing. It was just too soft, and I wasn't used to it." Keeping up with the Griffins, how are you? Let me give you your wrench. It was just the funniest thing. I was just like, not used to it. Yes, the Berkey filters are good. The Berkey filters kill 99.9% of anything and filters out anything. So they're very good, and they last like 9 months, almost to a year. And when you order them through Amazon, depending on the size of the Berkey that you get, they have the different sizes of filters as well. And it usually comes in a 2-pack. So it is very, very good. It's worth the price. When we got our Berkey, I want to say for the large one at the time, it was like around, oh my God, 3 something. Almost, it was expensive, but it's been worth the price. Trust me, if you could pay that one lump sum. We never buy bottled water. We always use a stainless steel or a cup to go, and we take water from the Berkey, and then you just have to refill it. And it comes with like this little red ball like inside the thing.
Yeah.
So it'll let you know when the water's getting low. Yeah, so I think it's worth having. So if y'all want to look it up on Amazon, like I said, I'm not affiliated. I don't have a link. I don't do any of that. But if I can share something with you and you might be interested, just go to Amazon, type in Berkey, type in the filters, and you might go, "Oh my God, that's expensive." But it's more expensive to continuously buy bottled water and things that, and it's good for you. The water, it's good. It filters out everything. Hey, Journey, how are you? Yeah, look for one. Look for one. Absolutely. Let me give you your wrench here. Welcome in. How are you? Did you have a good weekend? Ooh, it's getting hot in the kitchen. I may have to invest into a burner. Yeah, it's to be honest, Sharon, it really is worth it. We got ours during the COVID time, and we've had it ever since. So we got ours. I want to say we even got it before that time, like maybe 6 months before, and I'm so glad that we did. Hi, Belinda. How are you? And to me, it really is worth it because there are some filters that don't last as long, and you're constantly having to replace them. But this one, like I said, 9 months to a year. I mean, that's not bad at all. It's really good. So I'm going to be on here for about 5 more minutes because I've been on here almost an hour. I'm not going to have you stay on the whole time with me while the beans and lentils and stuff cook, because the beans are going to take like 2.5 hours, and then lentils are going to take a good while, and then I got rice going. But I just wanted y'all to hang out with me while I prepped and got stuff done in the kitchen. And I do appreciate all of you being here. Yeah, you would definitely save money. And like I said, Sharon, it might be pricey at the beginning, but there's a lot of things. You have to invest, and once you invest in that item, then it's worth the price for the year, for the long run, like later on down the road, because then like I said, you're not having to buy stuff every week, once a month, every couple of weeks. It's just you have your water constantly filtered in your home. Scully, welcome in. Brother and sister in the Lord, welcome in. How are you? God bless you. Let me give you, oh, hold on one second. There you go. You got your wrench. Everyone on here should have a wrench. That way you all can connect with each other, brother and sister. If you make another comment, you'll have a wrench and you can all connect. I'm only going to be on here for a few more minutes. That way you can all connect and get to know each other. And so glad that y'all are on here. All of you, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. And if you are not yet connected, please don't forget to connect with me. And I do appreciate every single one of you. For those of you that just came in, I was prepping. So this is what I'm prepping. I'm making Italian style lentils. And I've got some beans going in the back, some pinto beans with some onion and garlic and peppers. And then in this pot, I have some rice going. So I was just doing a little bit of prep work in the kitchen. Yes, I have some very, very wonderful goodness in the pot. I'm prepping for the week. I like to prep and then I'll put the beans and the lentils in some containers. Some of it will go in the freezer. Some of it will stay in the fridge for a couple of days. And we'll just pull out when we're hungry. There's always something in my house. I always have something cooking, something in the fridge, the freezer. So... oh, I'm so glad that you're happy to be here. Thank you for being here. You guys, if you haven't yet, check out the Griffins. They're such a beautiful family and they do everything together. I just absolutely love them. I love all you guys. All of you are amazing. You all have wonderful channels. I'm going to be on here for 2 more minutes. So if you see someone that you haven't connected with or you haven't seen, click on their icon. It'll take you straight to their channel. But, there's a but. Don't forget to come back to mine, okay? Don't forget about me over here. I love all of you, okay? Make sure you come back to me. But it's good that we all help support one another as well. All right? There's room for all of us, like one big happy family. Absolutely. Absolutely. You guys are awesome. You guys are wonderful. All right, guys. I love you. Thank you for joining me in my kitchen today. Who knows what's going to happen later or tomorrow. I do appreciate every single one of you. I love you guys. Don't forget to live, laugh, and love. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you. You're amazing, too. Bye, guys.